Welcome to A Shock in the Dark, an audio journal of a haunting. This is episode 11.
Today is June 4th, 2021, and I apologize for the noise, but I'm driving right now, and there's a very good reason for that, and I'm really excited and scared at the same time, but I figured out so much over the last 24 hours or so. Here we go. Let me see if I can pull over somewhere real quickly. I'm on my way to the airport right now. I'll explain. This won't take long. So, second. So, here's what happened. Yesterday, I went over to see my neighbor, and I was talking to her when all of a sudden, a lot of things hit me at one time. First of all, I could not help but notice that her cat was coughing up like a cat coughs up a hairball or something, I guess. It was like cacking, you know. It coughed up a tiny little chunk of, I swear, the same goop that's been all around my apartment. Now, I don't think the cat's been sneaking into my apartment or anything. I mean, that's impossible. But that just made a connection for me between my neighbor and everything that's been going on, because, you know, I noticed when I was in my neighbor's apartment, you know, when I had to take care of the cat and all that, that she had a lot of the same kind of scary looking books that the witch shop down in Cahuenga has in it. So, you know, I didn't really think about that in the same way before, but then the cat, and then I started thinking about what my friend Michael's psychic medium said to me on the phone. That I'd invited something, what was it? Something good, something bad, a friend and a spy. And I'm like, okay, well, what are those things? I could not, because to me, I'm like, I haven't invited anybody over to my apartment. But no, I have. Who did I invite? Well, first of all, my friend Kevin came over, right? He came over just to use the bathroom after we'd been hanging out one night. And then I also invited the cat into my house, right? Took care of the neighbor's cat, invited the neighbor into my house when she dropped off the cat. And so, one more. What did the lady in Cahuenga who runs the shop have me do? She had me invite Michael the Archangel into the house. I'm assuming he's the good thing, right? I'm assuming that Kevin is the friend. So we have the good thing and the friend. So that only leaves the bad thing and the spy. Who is that? The neighbor and the cat. The neighbor. Well, and look, I'm not all schooled on this stuff, but I watched enough Bewitched episodes and just through osmosis know this kind of stuff, that aren't witches supposed to have a animal spirit friend or something, guide, or what's the word? Witches have a animal. I can't think of the word right now, but, you know, and they're supposed to have a little animal friend that helps them out or whatever. And that's got to be the cat, right? So, I mean, look, if you, it's kind of hard not to believe in all this kind of stuff when this woman's telling me all this, and it's just connecting so well. It's fitting perfectly like a puzzle into everything that's been going on. So, this is all happened yesterday, right? And I've been spending the rest of the time packing and booking a ticket. I'm going to go visit my parents until the psychic medium can actually physically come over to my house and, cast a spell, do a ceremony, I don't know, whatever they got to do to get rid of all this stuff. But God, I swear it all connects back to the neighbor. I mean, it's so clear in my head. I don't know if I'm crazy talking right now or not, but this all makes so much sense and it's so clear to me now. Anyway, I had to share that with you, had to record it for posterity, whatever. I'm going to go visit my parents. I think the medium lady should be able to visit in a week. So hopefully, and I am going to ask her if I can record whatever she does. I don't know if that's going to be a possibility, but we'll see. So yeah, hopefully I'll talk to you in a week and everything's cool. But yeah, off to visit my parents. So there you go. That's my update, and I'll talk to you next time, whoever you are.
You've been listening to A Shock in the Dark, an audio journal of a haunting. For a free subscription to this series, push the subscribe button. To get an alert when the next episode posts, push the bell notification symbol. Post your questions or comments to the narrator in the comments section below. To contribute your recorded or personal story for this series, send it in an email to aSHOCKintheDARK@gmail.com. Until next time, as our narrator says, good night, whoever you are.
Sorry. One other note I forgot to mention. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I think what I'm going to try to do is, once I feel like this thing is probably over, if the psychic medium does her job and all that works out, I think I'm going to post this somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to give it to a podcaster, see if they want it, or maybe post it on YouTube or something. But just something I've been thinking about. I think I've left out enough important names, or I could chop out some of the names if I need to make it work, so I don't really drag other people into my mess. All right. See you later again.